Pavel Gardini scores at 116 to 112. And now the unified, undisputed world champion, Artur Beterbiev.
Look what happens when my man lose. I'm hurt. I'm hurting these streets, man.
That's what it was. I thought
I felt it. I felt it too.
I thought you was just representing Nelly. That's all. Straight to it.
If it's a close fight, by your mission alone, if it's a close fight, you can't scream robbery.
The fight was close. The fight was fucking close. But if you're looking at the fight and you're saying it's close, and then the judgment comes out 7 rounds to 5, it's not a fucking robbery. It's just that what you were watching, the judges didn't feel, they went the other way. You can't go, oh, the round was close, but I leaned Loma. And then when the fight comes out, but they leaned Haney, you can't scream robbery.
Now, I'm going to say initially watching the fight, I thought Bivol pulled it off. And I still feel like he could have. There were a lot of rounds when I look at the CompuBox stats that were close, that you could have swung it either way. But I do feel like Bivol had more clear rounds than Beterbiev. But the judges saw it another way. Apparently, Beterbiev, I guess, strategy or tactic was to walk him down and wear him out. And even though I am huge on the fact that if you're going to be walking somebody down and be the aggressor, you need to be effective at doing that. I don't think he was that effective, but maybe in the grand scheme of things, that continuously aggression of walking forward and walking him down like the Terminator gassed out Bivol. Bivol got gassed, and I think we can all at least say he looked like he was in survival mode. And when it came to the championship rounds, I don't think he won too many. I don't think so at all. I think he probably won the 9th round. I thought the 12th round was close, but because, you know, it wasn't really on his favor. He didn't really have the ring generalship on his side. Beterbiev gets the win.
I'm sorry for that bullshit, man. It was a fucking robbery. Get the fuck out of here, man. It was a robbery, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, all right. Let's just he has 18 wins, 18 knockouts. No one ever went the distance.
20.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Little old man syndrome here. No one ever went the distance.
Sure.
So when you look at his face and it's a little messed up, he is a light, a white guy. Let's call it what it is. Their skins tend to get blemished more. This is probably the most blemishing on his face that's ever happened. Bivol, that is. He was never wobbled throughout that whole fight. Never once did I look and go, oh, he was fucking rocked. When he fought Joe Smith Jr., Joe Smith Jr. gave him the fucking noodly legs. After the fight was over with Canelo, he had the red marks on his fucking arm. There was no point in this fight where I went, God damn, that was a fucking shot, and it wobbled him. He got outboxed, but on reverse, Bivol don't have power like that. But he constantly was landing counters and keeping Beterbiev at bay. If you don't think so, why didn't Beterbiev get the knockout? If he was all this aggressive energy and all that, why was there moments lapse of him not doing anything? Why were there complete rounds where he did nothing? It's because the fucking movement was effective. His jab was effective. He was getting outboxed, man.
And I hear what you're saying. But I think people could say the same thing for Bivol. There was rounds where Bivol wasn't doing anything because of, again, even though in the moment, Beterbiev's tactic or strategy of walking him down didn't look as effective in the grand scheme of things, he gassed him out. He made Bivol get gassed out. And in the later rounds, I even texted to you, I messaged you. I don't think Bivol's thrown enough. I think he needs to throw more, especially in 11 and 12. He took off the 10 round, like I think round 10 he took off. I think 11 and 12 he needs to throw more, and he didn't. I think that's ultimately what lost him the fight.
Well, I haven't seen the punch stats round by round of how it went, but I kind of felt that way when it was going into the fight with Canelo. I felt he was outboxing Canelo, but he wasn't doing enough.
Okay.
I find it a little outlandish that they could consider that a one round fucking thing, but then look at this fight and go that he only won 4 rounds on one scorecard. It's no way you can go that way. It's no way. I almost had it the first 4 rounds with him beating him, and I didn't like the commentating on everything Beterbiev did was like groundbreaking. No, it wasn't. It wasn't that impressive. Nothing he did throughout that fight was impressive. His energy level wasn't impressive. His aggression wasn't impressive. Why? Because Bivol outboxed him. He outboxed him. He outmaneuvered him. The reason why he couldn't be effective was because of the movement. I'm not sure what knee got injured or what was wrong. He was flat-footed and had trouble moving. It could be he's just 40. I don't know. But it was an outclass. I don't even understand why this is an argument. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But I'm happy the fight took place. I was ready to come on here and shit on all the people that said that the fight was gonna be that fucking Beterbiev was gonna win.
Yeah, I was ready to go. I mean, a lot of people thought that Beterbiev would knock him out. I think that most of those people who thought that casuals, and I don't really like to say that word a lot, but I mean, come on, Bivol has shown that he is, a very skilled boxer. So, just to think that he was just going to get knocked out just like that is pretty wild. But you brung up the compy box, and I want to just compare my in real time during the fight compared to the compy box. So in real time, I actually thought it was the first 4 rounds. I thought it could have went for Bivol. I also said it could be 3-1, but at the end of the 4th round, I saw either 3-1 for Bivol or 4-0.
Who landed the cleaner power punches?
Yes, Bivol.
No. I'm asking you, in your opinion, who landed? Fuck the numbers. Who landed the more cleaner punches?
I think Bivol did. Absolutely.
I think so too. He landed the more eye-catching ones. Yes, and if everyone wants to talk about Beterbiev's power, then if he was landing that way, don't you think he would have knocked Bivol out? Has Bivol shown this unnatural, unrealistic, superhuman jaw strength? Like, no, he would have dropped like everyone else. He did not land punches. All those power punches that everyone's talking about is because he was being outboxed. That's why. He couldn't out-jab fucking Bivol. He couldn't outbox him. So what did he have to do? He mauled and threw punches. So of course he's going to throw more power punches. Of course he's going to land more power punches. Are they effective punches? And in my opinion, they weren't. A lot of them were blocked. Some of them slipped through, but a lot of them took the steam on. How do you know that? The guy knocked everyone out. Had they been clean, effective punches, don't you think he would have dropped? Don't you think he would have been wobbled? Don't you think he would have been hurt? Again, I'm not mad. I just think it's completely ridiculous to say that the better boxer of the night, the one who was outboxing, the one who was controlling the ring, only won 4 rounds. To me, that's ludicrous. If you wanted to go one way, that's fine. Or if it would have been a draw, that's fine. But to have it 4 rounds, nah, that's crazy. That's just crazy talk to me.
I think near the end of the fight, like I said, it looked like Bivol was in survival mode and Beterbiev was walking him down. And when you look at the CompuBox numbers, Beterbiev does come on in the 9, 10, and 11, 12. He does.
I definitely think he won. It was the last 3 rounds, 9, 10, and 11.
Okay.
I don't think he won the 12th round.
Well, the 12th round is close, and that's really how I had it on my card. The 12th round was close. According to CompuBox, both of them landed 12 power punches on each other. But when it comes to total punches, Beterbiev outscored him by 1. So I guess, yeah, he landed 1 more jab. So, you know, the 12th round is a toss-up. It's who do you like more? Do you like the guy who has speed and is picking shots, but he is in survival mode? Or do you like the guy who is just walking him down, throwing punches? It's whoever you like more, I guess.
Yeah. Man, I like both fighters, so I'm not really mad at the result. I don't care. It was a good fight. It kind of went exactly the way how I thought it would go. You know what I mean? I just can't get with that many rounds going in that direction of Beterbiev. It would have looked a little different had he was hurting him. There's a difference when you're going, oh, someone gassed out and someone's coming on. He still wasn't hurt. You know what I mean? So if you want to give him the final couple rounds, you know, it is whatever. But just in my opinion, I think Bivol outclassed him, outboxed him, and if they do a rematch, I'll triple down on betting on Bivol again. I think Bivol beats him again. This time, I would hope that he would beat him a little more convincingly.
One thing that I see in Bivol's, I'm not sure if it's always been there or if it was just because of the magnitude of this fight. He did not hold on. He did not tie up enough. He did not smother Beterbiev's work enough. I think he might have done it maybe twice in that fight near the end, and I felt like he should have did it more to smother his work, to make sure some of those swing rounds would have been more in his favor for the judges. He didn't tie him up enough, and maybe a credit to him. Like I said, maybe he just did it in this fight because, you know, I'm a man, he's a man, Beterbiev is a man, and he wants to show this is the bully. I could take the bully punches and whatever. I get that. You know what I'm saying? Ego and everything, totally understand. I feel like he should have tied him up to kind of smother his work. And he didn't do it. He didn't do that.
All right, so with that being said, let me ask you this. In the rematch, where you going?
I'm still picking Bivol.
Me too. I don't think
picking
anything.
Bivol.
Yeah, I didn't see anything that made me go, oh, this changed my perspective.
Right.
Nothing in that fight went, oh, I didn't see this. You know, it was nothing in there. Actually, I think another year older, I think Beterbiev will slow down more. You know, it isn't like he's a spring chicken coming off of, I believe he has some type of surgery. Do you even want to see a rematch?
Sure, absolutely. I think it was definitely competitive. I think it was good. I think it deserves a rematch.
Okay.
I think it deserves a rematch. But yeah, it was a good fight. Shout out to Beterbiev. This is no hate. Anybody who picked them, you know, that's what's up. We picked Bivol over here because we saw things in Bivol that he could just capitalize: the speed, the youth, the technician, the defense. And again, credit to Bivol because he went up against somebody who was the bully of the division, who's stopped everybody in that division, stopped him. And Bivol, like you said, not even noodly legs, nothing. So credit to Bivol. I do think he stayed in the inside pocket a little bit too long. I think he should have tied up a little more, and I think he should have threw more punches. But I think if they was to do it again, I think Bivol actually gets the job done. I want to ask you this before we get out of here. Are you excited for Chris Eubank and Conor Benn?
Like what? Like what? You're lucky you're fine. Tomorrow fuck you up right now. Yeah.
You see, this guy comes in when I'm cutting weight.
Oh, comes in when he comes. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow after the fight. I'll see you tomorrow after the fight.
Yeah, you get in that ring.
Yeah, what? Get in that ring. I'll get in that ring and fucking give it to you.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, mate.
We'll see.
You're fucking lucky you're fighting tomorrow.
You'll see.
You're lucky, mate.
We'll see.
Get your hand off me.
No, it's okay. Let him come close, man. I like this. I like this energy. I like this energy.
Yeah, what? You like girls?
Yeah, you're a kid. You're a kid.
Shit in there, so you can't fight me like that. You get done in 3 rounds.
You smell good.
3 rounds. Put your money on it.
You smell
Put your
good.
money on it.
I can't
Put
wait.
your money on it.
I can't wait.
Put your money on it.
I can't wait.
Put your money on it.
Amid all the bullshit with Conor Benn, are you excited?
I don't even know how to answer that, man, because I like him. He's an exciting fighter.
Okay.
What weight is this taking place at, first of all?
I don't know.
I
That's
don't
the question. I
they
do not know.
Word. That's the first thing. And I think it's more the name, the family legacy and things like that, the history between the families. But it should be an entertaining fight because I don't think either one's a world beater. So sometimes when you get two of those, this is gonna sound wild disrespectful, but it's not.
Here we go.
So sometimes when you get two guys that aren't really elite, they're just in that mid-tier group, that B fighter, C fighter, somewhere around there. Even though I think both fighters are B fighters, they end up giving you fights of the year because they're not skilled enough to capitalize off each other, and almost like the Gotti Ward type of thing, where neither one has enough skill to really dominate each other, and it creates such a fucking epic fight. I hope that's what we get.
Okay. With that being said, who would you lean towards?
I'm not sure, man, because after what you just told me about Chris Eubank Jr., I'm not sure if he has it, man. I'm not sure if Junior has it, man. You need it here, man.
You don't think he has it? I mean, you got to remember too. Conor Benn is moving up in weight class.
That's
probably one or two weight divisions to take this fight. After Conor Benn has, had his drug situation, he has not looked like the Conor Benn of old. He hasn't stopped anybody since then. Let's be real. He hasn't stopped anybody since then. And I said it early. Where's the power? Where's the power? So he would be jumping up not one but maybe 2 weight classes. Yes, but Chris Eubank is older, more tested. His chin is a little suspect at times, but he is more experienced.
I was gonna say, now we need to question the hot. Is this hot there? Is this hot there, bro?